Welcome class. In this session we will be talking about the risks involved in cloud computing. So in our day-to-day life, whenever we are doing any task, there is certain amount of risk involved in it. Similarly, there are various risks in opting the cloud computing also. Several security challenges exist in the cloud. Okay, this is due to the open to all multi-tenant nature of business for public clouds. Okay, there is also a certain level of risk that is involved when an organization that is working on any conventional system has to shift its operation to the cloud-based architecture. So this is what we will be discussing in this session. So basically, whenever any organization is shifting to the cloud platform, then they should perform some testing for the cloud, whether like security testing, or they can go for some uh, vulnerability assessment or network penetration testing. But this is a cumbersome task, or this is not an easy for a customer to perform on a particular cloud which they will be opting the services. But they should ask the organization that is providing the cloud services to perform or internally perform some tests on their cloud and provide and have the reports, and so that these reports can be provided at the time of audits. Okay, so to show during at the time of regulatory audits, so these can be used by the um, organization which is going for the cloud. Okay, so let me make you understand with the help of an example. Consider this is a cloud, and this is the organization that owns a cloud. This is the owner, and you being a customer, okay, you want to shift your services to the cloud, but ideally, you being a customer, you should perform some tests on the cloud, like um, security tests, or some penetration testing. Okay, or other security tests on the cloud, so to just so as to check that how secure the cloud is. But it is not an easy task to perform all these tests being a customer of the cloud. Okay, so what you may do, you may just ask the owner that he performs all these tests internally and generate a report and provide it to you. So whenever there exists the regulatory audits. Okay, whenever the regulatory audits exist, so that you can provide all those reports to the auditors. So just so as to um, make sure that how secure the cloud is and all those things are. And but even then there are number of risks that are involved in the cloud. So you probably do not know where the data is being stored. Okay, it is replicated to the various data centers for disaster recovery purposes. And even if you switch to another cloud provider, okay, you will not be able to delete all the data copies that the previous provider has created. Your data could be accessed by the cloud users. Okay, so see what is happening. Basically, if you are shifting to another cloud, then in that case what happens, you will not be able to delete all those replicas. You may delete the master copy, but all the replicas you will not be able to delete. So in this may lead to a state of insecurity, that the other copies of the data of your data that may be misused. Okay, so again, this is a risk. There's a person named Gartner. Okay, he has suggested some risks, or he has given a list of risks that are involved in the cloud computing. So let us just see them one by one. So he has suggested some risks. So first of all, is a privileged user access. Privileged user access. Second that we are having is regulatory compliance. Third risk is data location. Fourth is data segregation. Then we are having data recovery. Investigative support. And long-term viability. So these are the major of the risk according to Gartner. So we will be discussing them in detail in the next session. So that's all for today. Thank you. Have a good day.